This is going to be an in-depth tutorial on how to do a bullet time style camera move where time is going to completely stand still and the camera is going to continue to move around the subject. I'm going to be using the Insta360. Now if you want one of these cameras, there will be a link in the description below to take you over to their website. Now the concept behind this was really simple, but then when I started trying to execute it, it got more complicated. So I'm going to be taking you through the entire process step by step, show you some of the difficulties I had, and explain how to get around them so that you can streamline the footage and make it look like this. So the filming of this was really simple. I just have the camera set up on a tripod. We're gonna set this down on the ground and I can run and jump over it. That's all there is in the filming, is run and jump over it. And here's the concept. We're filming a 360 video and we can reframe this looking in any direction. So I'm running towards the camera this way and the camera is going to be looking that way. As I jump over, the camera can pan and follow me over the top. Now what we're going to do is when we get to the top, we're going to take a single frame out of that footage and it will be a 360 photo. So what we can do is we have the video clip running up to this point and then it stops. The camera's looking up and we're going to insert that photo. Now we can make the duration of that photo as long as we want, and we can rotate the camera view within that photo, and no time's passing because it's just a picture. When we get done rotating the camera within that picture, then we can continue on with the video clip and they will all line up seamlessly. So the camera will be looking this way at the beginning, it will pan up, it will turn into a picture, it will pan around, it will be looking this way, and the video will continue as I run off. So there's the concept. It seems pretty simple, but like I said, it gets a little more complicated. So let's go ahead and start walking through the process. First thing I'm going to do is get the photo clip out of the video clip, and I have to do that on my phone. I haven't figured out a way to do it on the computer yet. There doesn't seem to be an option for it in the Insta360 software. It's only on the app. So I'm going to open up the video in the app, go to that point where I'm jumping right over the camera. Right as I'm over the camera, I'm going to stop the video and you can save a 360 photo at that point and it will be saved to my phone. So go to the three dots at the top right of the screen, go to snapshot and click on save as 360 image. Now I'm going to take the video, open it up on my PC and use the Insta360 PC app to render it into a 360 video clip. This is really simple. All you have to do is hit the big yellow export button at the top right and it will give you some export options. The only reason we're doing this is because it's kind of in a weird Insta360 format, and by running it through their PC app and exporting it, it will be changing it into a more friendly format, which we can then open up in PowerDirector. In PowerDirector, we can scrub through the footage until we get to that same point where I'm right above the camera. I'm going to split the video in half, move the last half over. Now I can insert the photo into that space in the middle. Click on Designer, View Designer. This will let us affect the 360 view. I'm going to create a keyframe at the beginning and zoom in. You can see me in there. Then I'm going to scrub forward in the footage to where I'm above the camera and we can zoom out, create another keyframe and save that. Then we're going to go and do the same thing to our last video clip. I'm going to turn the camera around to where it's looking in the correct direction for which I'm going to land and go running off. I'm going to zoom in, create another keyframe so that the camera pans in. We can save that. Now what we have to do is make the beginning of the photo start at the same crop point that our last video ended, and the end of the photo needs to stop at the same crop point that our next video clip is going to begin. Now in order to do this, you'll notice if we go back to View Designer on this first clip, all of the settings to rotate the camera view have coordinates over on the side. All we have to do is write down all of those coordinates. Now go back to our photo, open that in View Designer and type in those exact coordinates, and this is going to crop it down to the exact same spot. Then we can click on this arrow, rotate the footage all the way around, and at the end create another keyframe and then to fine tune that keyframe to be exactly the same as our ending video, I'm going to type in the coordinates from the beginning of that last clip. And this is going to make those line up perfectly. This is one of the harder parts that took me a while to figure out, but once I did, it's pretty simple. Just write down those coordinates and type them in to make sure that you're cropping two videos to exactly the same spot. Now when we go back and look at the footage, we have our video clip coming along, it ends, the photo clip begins, the camera spins around, the next video clip begins, and I land on the other side and go running off. And we have accomplished freezing time and having the camera appear as though it's spinning around. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. Go try it out and have fun. I will see you in the next video. More of my videos right here. Subscribe if you haven't already. All right, see you guys next time.